Hi, today we are going to learn very excited project that is image processing based Arecanut disease detection using convolutional neural network. Here I shall be covering very important thing from the scratch to the advanced level, and by the end of this video you will be able to execute the project by your own. So let's begin. These are the contents of our project. The first abstract, introduction, objective, system requirements, existing system, proposed system, convolutional neural network system, module implementation, conclusion. The abstract of my project is Arecanut is one of the commercial crop grown by many regions of our country. India has got second rank in production and growing of arecanut. Throughout its lifespan, arecanut is affected by the many of the diseases like Mahali, cholera, yellow leaf diseases, and stem bleeding, etc. These diseases are affected by leaf, trunk, nuts of the arecanut trees. In this proposed work, we have to detect these diseases using convolutional neural network and recommends the solution for it. We are using CNN model. CNN is one of the best deep learning algorithm. It takes image as an input and assign the learnable weights to the objects of the images and learns the result to classify the images one from another. The dataset consists of 241 both diseased and healthy images for train and test the CNN model. Here we are using 50 epochs used to train the model uh, to achieve the high accuracy and minimum loss. Introduction about our project. Arecanut is one of the tropical crop and India is one of the largest arecanut growing country. Agriculture is the one of the main occupation of the peoples. The people always stand behind the agriculture. Without agriculture, we cannot live. India is one of the second largest country in the production of arecanut. The agricultural fields of many of the problem because of the environment climate conditions and insufficient water supply, insufficient fertilizers, etc. This causes the diseases of the crop and also decreases the crop yield and quality. In this work, is based on arecanut crops. Arecanut is one of the tropical crop and another name of arecanut is an betel nut. India is one of the largest arecanut growing country. So, arecanut is also infected by several diseases, and most common diseases found are the first one is Mahali cholera. This disease is caused by the fungus name called Phytophthora aracia. These diseases are occurs mainly in high rainfall areas like Kerala and Karnataka. Darken nut, fallen nut, and lighter in weights. These are the symptoms of this Mahali cholera diseases. The next second one is an yellow leaf spot disease. In this disease cause yellowing occurs in outer whole and spread to the whole leaf and the leaf drops down covering the stem. And the next one is stem bleeding. This disease is caused by the Thelidoporus paradoxa fungus and affected by the arecanut trunk area. The color of the trunk becomes changed and rust color liquid bleeding from the infected area of the trunk will came out. This is the under one disease of the arecanut stem. The main next the objective. The main objective of our project is we have to detecting the diseases, those diseases of arecanut and trunk using this convolutional neural network and suggest the remedies for it. First, we have to collect the data set. The data set consists of both the diseased and healthy arecanut leaves and trunk. And next, we have to design and develop an algorithm that is an CNN algorithm for early detection of the diseases in arecanut and also avoiding spreading the diseases. We have to detect the diseases in early and next, we have to develop an algorithm that would suggest the solution for the detected diseases. Next, we are system requirements. We are using some hardware and software requirements. We are using the hardware requirements are first one the processor. Core i5 3.1 GHz and the RAM 8 GB RAM and 100 GB of memory. Software requirements we are using object oriented programming language Python, and then the Python version is 3.10. Tools we are used Python ideally and Visual Studio Code. Operating systems we are used Windows 7 or 10. Front-end CSS, JavaScript, and TensorFlow. The existing system of our project. This project works on uploading a captured image of sample to the system and the algorithm will detect whether the sample is affected by any disease or not. If it is affected by any disease, it will print the detected disease. For the detection of CNN algorithm can be used which gave an accurate percentage. First, we have to upload the captured image of a sample in the system. Then the CNN algorithm will detect whether the sample is affected by any of the disease or not. If it is affected by any of the disease, it will print the detected disease. For this detection, we are using the CNN model because it gives the high accurate. Some of the limitations in this existing system because it needs to very large set of data sets set to give an accurate result, and the accuracy of the model is depends on number of epochs used to train the data. In this project we are using 50 epochs to train the data. Using less epochs can give the less accuracy. To achieve the high accuracy it requires more epochs and larger time to train the data set. Proposed system. It was planned to design a deep learning technique so a person with lesser expertise in the software also be able to use it easily. The farmers are also be using this software easily. We are using this deep learning technique. It was very easy to understand by anyone. Next, the project is divided into two types. The first one is data set collection, and second one is training a neural network model for the prediction of Arecanut diseases. First one is data collection. we are Data. In this work, the data set is collected from the some of the website called Kandi website for detecting the diseases in the Arecanut. The data set consists of 241 images which contains both healthy and diseased images. The data set can be divided into test to train and validation. The trained data set consists of 87 images belonging to 6 classes and validation data set consists of 39 images belonging to 6 classes. Then we have to training the neural network model for the prediction of Arecanut diseases. After getting the data set, we have to pre-process all the data. The data pre-processing can be done by the image in the data set. Pre-processing includes image resizing, image reshaping, and converting image to an array. The computer was not able to recognize the image, so that we are using numerical Python. NumPy can convert the image into the array. Each pixel's images are ranging from 0 to 256. The pre-processing can be done by before training the neural network model. The next we have to classify based on the CNN based classification. CNN is one of the best deep learning neural network model and the multi-layered architecture. It contains the input-output hidden layer that is used to classify the images. It is one of the good method for the computer vision applications to complete compared to other algorithm. The CNN is significantly needed less preprocessing. The CNN is developed using three layers. First one is convolutional layer. second one is fully connected layer, and the third one is pooling layer. Convolutional layer can be made up of a set of kernels or filters. The filters can be applied to the input image. This convolutional model can be used to create the more complex models. Pooling layer, it can be reduces the size of the input image. It requires the less memory. These are the two types of pooling. Where there are two types of pooling. First one is a max pooling, and the second one is an average pooling. And third one is a fully connected layer, was fully connected to all the neurons in the previous layer. It takes the feature in the previous layer to classify the images. The next is a model implementation. Model implementation. The model implementation consists of main model, Arecanut disease detection system, and the main model contains the three submodules. First, we have to collect the data set, then choose the Arecanut images for analyzing the Arecanut is healthy or not. The Arecanut images are present in the dataset. It can be divided into test dataset, train dataset, and validation dataset. Then it will predicting the result, and also then it will display the treatment. The result analysis. How we have to analyze the result. This graph indicates two curves. The blue curve indicates that training accuracy, and the orange curve indicates that testing accuracy. This graph shows 93.3% accuracy. Conclusion. This project is mainly concentrate on early detection of the diseases in the Arecanut. This project work contains 241 images in the dataset. The deep learning algorithm CNN is used to detect different types of diseases in the Arecanut, such as Mahali stem bleeding, yellow leaf spot, and display the treatment. The dataset is trained by the neural network. The GUI is designed for this system, and it promised user to use the images in the dataset. After selecting the images, the particular image get loaded and predict the disease and display the treatment for the diseases. This can encourage the farmer to use this type of technology and detecting the diseases in early stage, and using some precautionary measures or pesticides to cure the diseases and get high yield of the crop in their land. Thank you.